In 2015, Sicario hit theaters and delivered a gut punch of suspense, action, and moral ambiguity, setting a high bar for crime thrillers. Directed by Denis Villeneuve and written by Taylor Sheridan, the film became a modern classic, and for many, it's still considered one of the best action thrillers of the last decade. At the time, Villeneuve was still building his reputation. Today, he's one of the most sought-after filmmakers, with hits like Blade Runner 2049 and Dune solidifying his place in Hollywood. Sheridan, on the other hand, became a TV powerhouse with shows like Yellowstone and 1883, expanding his unique storytelling voice across the small screen. But when the 2018 sequel, Sicario: Day of the Soldado, arrived with Stefan Sollima taking over as director, it was clear that something was missing. Despite Taylor Sheridan's continued writing, the magic of the first film didn't quite carry over. Day of the Soldado had its moments, but with a far lower score and more mixed reviews, it struggled to recapture the same intensity. Now, 6 years later, fans have been eagerly awaiting the third installment. Sicario 3, tentatively titled Sicario Capo, has been confirmed as in development, but with no solid news on the cast or director, hope for the trilogy's conclusion is hanging in the balance. And while it's exciting to imagine what this third chapter could bring, the biggest question is, who will direct? Fans believe the perfect answer is Denis Villeneuve himself. Villeneuve has proven time and again that his direction elevates every project he touches. The gap in quality between Sicario and Day of the Soldado speaks for itself. Villeneuve brings a sense of scope, tension, and visual artistry few can match. With a 92% score for Sicario compared to Soldado's 62%, it's clear that Villeneuve's presence made all the difference. Imagine what he could bring to a third Sicario, especially if this is meant to be the concluding chapter. However, as much as fans want Villeneuve back in the director's chair, it seems unlikely at the moment. He's already committed to major projects: Dune Part 3, a nuclear war film, and even a historical epic, Cleopatra. His schedule is packed, and with his attention focused on these massive productions, a return to Sicario might not be realistic. In a perfect world, Villeneuve could juggle everything, but time and industry realities suggest he may have to pass on Sicario 3. But all is not lost. There are other directors who could take on the challenge of Sicario 3. One name previously linked to the project was Christopher McQuarrie, the director behind the recent Mission: Impossible films. His knack for high-intensity action could bring a fresh dynamic to the franchise. Another tantalizing choice is David Fincher, known for crafting unsettling, high-tension dramas like Seven and The Killer. Fincher's meticulous eye for detail and mastery of suspense could make Sicario 3 a dark and captivating experience. Or there's Steve McQueen, whose work on Widows brought a heist thriller filled with intensity and grit. His style would be a perfect fit for the violent, morally complex world of Sicario. If the studio is looking for a more indie, fresh voice, directors like Daniel Goldhaber, known for How to Blow Up a Pipeline, or Rose Glass, who directed the upcoming Love Lies Bleeding, could inject a new energy into the franchise while maintaining the original vibe. But perhaps the best choice of all could be Jeremy Saulnier, whose work on Green Room and Rebel Ridge showcases his talent for brutal, fast-paced thrillers. Saulnier has the perfect skill set to carry forward the tension, action, and moral ambiguity that fans expect from the Sicario series. Whether or not Villeneuve returns, Sicario 3 has the potential to conclude this hard-hitting trilogy on a high note. But to truly recapture the magic of the first film, it will need the right director to bring the same intensity, moral complexity, and visual storytelling that made Sicario an unforgettable experience. Whoever takes the reins, fans are hoping for a return to form, and with the right vision, Sicario 3 could finally deliver the thrilling conclusion the franchise deserves. Let us know in the comments who you think should direct Sicario 3, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite movies and franchises.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.